G'day and welcome to this week's video. This week we're going to have a look at the new downsizer contribution rules, where it allows people that want to downsize their home to go from the larger family home to a smaller unit, or perhaps a village of some type, to sell down their home and make a superannuation contribution, even if you're 65 and over. And in fact, the rules that kick in from the 1st of July are for Australians aged 65 and over, and they're the only ones that can make the contribution. Now, they can make a contribution of up to $300,000 each, or the proceeds of the sale of the home, whichever is the lesser. For a couple, it gives us the ability to put it into up to $600,000 into superannuation. Now, it's needed to be your principal place of residence for a minimum of 10 years. So that can be either one of the partners need to have resided there for 10 years or more. The new total superannuation balance and the pension caps don't apply to this, so people can have $1.6 million in pension, which would restrict them from making any contributions, particularly non-concessional contributions. Under these rules, the downsize rules, you can still make that contribution, and you don't need to meet the work test. So for people that are in their 80s and 90s can still make a contribution to superannuation. So yeah, very new rules and more flexibility for older people. The contribution must be made within 90 days from the change of ownership of the residence, and it's obviously not impacted by the total super balance, which I mentioned earlier. Getting the money into superannuation is a fantastic tax-free environment for this money to be. Like all new rules that come in, there's strategies that you can consider, and one of those is for those that have good superannuation balances, but there's high taxable components. So if that money was to pass to a non-financial dependent, say a widow or widower, was left with superannuation with a high taxable component, and that money was to go to non-financial dependents, here's an opportunity on downsizing, to contribute to superannuation and drag out the the taxable components, leaving more tax-free components. So helping reduce potential future taxes to the next generation. So again, this is reasonably complex. I said sounds nice and simple at the high level, but when you drill down, there's a fair bit happening. Highly recommend you seek advice, and please understand this is general advice only. But yeah, interesting one. More strategies, more complexities, but more opportunity. So thank you very much for listening. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That'd be great, and we'll catch you next week. Thank you.